it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Arda Güler. That's a sharp pass. Cucurella just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Thuram. João Neves. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts. And he's the kind of fella you want in your team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Good ball over the top. That is good alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cucurella. Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Oh, that's well spotted. Tchouaméni. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Turns and goes back. Very nicely done. Dembele puts his foot on the gas. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Knocks it out wide. Grimaldo proves too strong. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through. Matheus Cunha. João Neves. And that's he rises! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Barella. Now that looks a decent ball. Crosses it, big header! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to...
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him. This looks promising. João Neves. He's dealt with that really well. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here. And he thumps it clear. Courtois gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Vietnam are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the... And the shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That was a given. It's a mighty effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ndika. Oh, easy pickings there. What a throw in. Tchouaméni. Valverde. And it's Dembele. Good read, needed to be. Barella. Thuram. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is as far as they're going to go. Matheus Cunha. Barella. So what can they make of this? And he welcomes it in. He's being urged to shoot.
Vietnam really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Played towards the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Just about up to the hour now. That's an imaginative pass. Good ball, good take. That'll be a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Matheus Cunha. Number 20,
Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
on the field. Number
Showing
42,
good feet.
Musiala. Number 13, Younes.
Gone for a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Rice. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Deep cross. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Grimaldo. Looking to play him, and he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
15, Federico Valverde. Coming on the field, number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 41, Rice. Substitution.
Grimaldo with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vietnam have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Aimed beyond the defence. Cucurella. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And Gravenberch. Bellingham.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Yildiz gets into a good position. And it's Tchouaméni. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He is through here. Ndika. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Musiala! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Rice. And that's an excellent interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cucurella. Now, can they get him away?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
João Neves, who's set up one goal so far. Has a look and plays it forward. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bellingham. And they can counter here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gravenberch. And it's Cucurella. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Thuram. And it's Tchouaméni. That is good strength. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Matheus Cunha will be scheming up here, Peter. He's a lovely link-up man who can take on all sorts of creative roles, and his ball carrying and dribbling skills are top drawer. I think he'd be the first to admit that his finishing needs a little work, but he's a big player in this team.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Cucurella. And it's Barella. Out towards the flank. Played in deep. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alexander-Arnold. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Thuram. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already. Played over towards the opposite flank. Cucurella.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cucurella. Nicely weighted ball. Goulet. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Barella. It's a really well-measured ball. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play.
Decent chance! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Played back in, looking for the run. João Neves receives it in a wide position. João Neves tries a cross. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
João Neves. And it's been played through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Tchouaméni. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Here's Tchouaméni. Barella, little pass back. Tchouaméni now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Thuram. Tries to play it through. And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. Van Dijk plays it long. Vietnam are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Alexander-Arnold. Goulet. He's chosen to go back. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Grimaldo. Great run on the overlap here. Matheus Cunha. Oh, hang on. Oh, great header! And he hits the net. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
João Neves. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. There's the big header! Oh, denied brilliantly! And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Matheus Cunha. Mbappe. And now the breakaway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Thuram. Stood up well to him there. Musiala.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he welcomes it in. Grimaldo. Now João Neves. And it's Valverde. Tchouaméni. Rafael Leao. For Valverde, played back.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Valverde. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Tchouaméni, and it's Grimaldo, and here's Thuram, and the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tchouaméni aims beyond, and he shoots! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 18.
This has become one superb game of football.
Coming on the field.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Substitutions taking
And
place.
he's onside. There's the shot. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now that looks a decent ball. Cucurella. Musiala concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Vietnam making another change here.
Number 15. Federico Valverde. Coming on the field.
Dembele.
Number 21.
He's had it taken off him.
Haaland.
Musiala. Vietnam are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Konate. Grimaldo. And it's Tchouaméni. Musiala. Rice. Out to the right. He's in a great position here. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Half an hour gone in the second half. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Haaland. Can he get it? And a chance! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Musiala.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gets a good foot in there. And it's Gravenberch. Great defending, strong and determined. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Thinks about the shot. Cucurella. And Dijk gets it clear. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Now it's Rice. Lovely feet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There'll be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. João Neves. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Musiala. Oh, that's delightful. And that will be the final act. Vietnam have done it with iron, with practice. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. It's a good-looking delivery.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Oh, well played, well played. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Barella. And they can counter here. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Valverde. Shot, surely! Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts.
Chance for a shot! And he's done it!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. Tchouaméni, Valverde. And it's made its way to him. That's very neat. Rafael Leao, he's got full.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a throw-in.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Ndika. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Barella wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Cucurella. Gets a good foot in there. That's good running with the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Courtois claims comfortably. And he's there to retrieve it. Tchouaméni. Konate. Looking for the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shoots! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Grimaldo. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Looking for options for movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. And it's Neves. Vietnam couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Foot in. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. Valverde, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Neves. He's a sharp little ball here. And that was nowhere near his best. Mbappe. That'll be a throw-in. Goulet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Thuram. And here's Thuram. Played out towards the right wing. Ball driven towards the far post.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Short changes him with that pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Vietnam really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution.
Second period then underway.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tchouaméni, Cucurella.
That's good play from him.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Grimaldo. Now João Neves. Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Neves. Rafael Leao being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Valverde. Now it's Thuram. Great vision. That's an excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Rafael Leao. And here's Thuram. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Tchouaméni, Konate. Tchouaméni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rafael Leao. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely aimed pass. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Matthias Cunha.
And it's Tchouaméni.
Number 9,
Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Coming on the field,
Rice.
number 42, Musiala.
Opts for
Number
safety.
20, Dembele.
Konate.
Number 21,
Needs the return pass.
Erling Haaland.
And it's Rice.
Substitution in progress.
Threads one in. João Neves. And Grimaldo. João Neves. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram is herring after that one. Cucurella. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rice knocks it into space. And he's cut it out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Vietnam have a free kick. Konate. And it's Musiala. Tries to pass it through. Here comes the cross. Well, the clearance is short. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Federico Valverde.
And it's been taken
Coming on
short.
to replace him is number 41.
And here's
Rice.
Musiala.
Substitutions taking
Musiala
place.
play. Big header! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. Tchouaméni gets across and deals with it. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. Rice. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
They'll have one final crack at it. Musiala.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Grimaldo. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Here's Tchouaméni. João Neves. He gets big. Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Vietnam have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Hello everybody.
Thrilling,
and
nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And the finish! Hangs in across. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's been cut out, well played. Matheus Cunha. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Valverde. Now it's Thuram. Matheus Cunha. And he's in. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
First quarter of an hour gone. And that's a good ball. Thuram, that is a brilliant interception. Barella, can he spark a counter here? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Thuram. He's having a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella stood his ground strongly. And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Barella. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Cucurella. This looks promising. Oh, that's neat. And it's made its way to him. Real chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. That's a good ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cucurella. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goulart. Goulart really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Mbappe. Very nicely done. And it's Barella. Lovely passing, big chance! Tchouaméni. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. And he's away. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that clear. João Neves. Tchouaméni. And here's Rafael Leão. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tchouaméni shifted it to the flank. Oh, sweet feet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Barella. And here's Thuram. Caresses it through. Shapes to shoot! It's there! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Tchouaméni. Barella. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pass is just off target. And it's Cucurella. João Neves proves too strong. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Rafael Leao. That's good running with the ball. Oh, good take in a good area. He's on it, can he get away? Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Grimaldo. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
For Valverde. Matheus Cunha. Looking to play him in. And he's there to retrieve it. Mbappe. Barella. Thuram gets a foot in here. And it's Cucurella. Tchouaméni has created one goal already. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Mbappe. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
Matheus Cunha.
Hakimi with the short one.
Rafael Leao.
Now it's Tchouaméni.
Federico Valverde. Number
Vietnam
11.
have the chance to go the other way.
Coming on the field. Number 42. Musiala. Number 20. Dembele. Number 41. Rice. Number 21.
Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Driving on and making good progress. Knocks it into space. He has a look up. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Rice plays it short. And it's Grimaldo. John, surely! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Konate, Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rice. Can he get on the end of this? That's good defending, very good defending. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And there's a searching... There's the shot! That's another chance! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Musiala. Lovely ball. Chance! It's a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. João Neves puts a cross in. João Neves with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Rafael Leao really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Thuram, and the shot! It's there! First blood drawn.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Konate. Matheus Cunha. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Barella. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Thuram. Chance here to counter. Back into the middle. Thinks about the shot. Nice interception, well timed. Tchouaméni. And the counter is on. And here's Thuram. João Neves. This looks promising. Thuram! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold. Cucurella receives it in a good position here. Very nicely done. And it's Arda Güler. That's tidy. Vietnam keep calm in the face of danger. It's a good run down the right. And that pass just didn't quite work. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Güler. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he stop it going out? Oh, that's neat. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. He's had it taken off him. Tchouaméni. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, good spread. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Tchouaméni. Mbappe.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And it's Cucurella. Lovely bit of skill.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rafael Leao. Now it's Valverde. Oh, played right into his path. And he's running through. Güler. And Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Rafael Leao. Matheus Cunha. Grimaldo picks it up out wide. Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Grimaldo goes short. Picked out brilliantly. And it's Tchouaméni. And he's gone backward here. Rafael Leao. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the up. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back on the way.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Tchouaméni. Valverde. He's looking wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's certainly onside here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barella. And it's Arda Güler. And it's Arda Güler. Here's Tchouaméni. Played out to the left flank. Valverde with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Tchouaméni, lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, sweet feet. Tchouaméni, Rafael Leao. Now it's Thuram. João Neves. João Neves, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Indica. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Thuram. He's on it. Can he get a big chance? That's another chance. He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9.
Vietnam go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Federico Valverde.
Thuram. Now it's
Mbappe!
No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, they can break here. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Cucurella. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's in a great position here. Now it's Rice. Opts to play it back. Good ball, good take.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Rice. Look at this. Haaland! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
It's run loose here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stops him dead in his tracks. Konate cuts out the pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good take in a good area. Corner it is. Vietnam have their second corner now. They've played it short. Hangs one in. Oh, what a climb! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Alexander-Arnold.
Vietnam really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Musiala. Cucurella. I think we're just about done here. Nicely weighted ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's given a throw.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rice. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolute. Oh, what a climb! He scored! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not taking...
He's having a shot! Oh, this looks sharp. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Grimaldo. Matheus Cunha. Tchouaméni. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! He has done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Van Dijk. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Thuram. Matheus Cunha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... There's the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Arda Güler. Picked out brilliantly. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vietnam finding their passes. João Neves picks it up out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. And it's made its way to him. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left-back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
Okay, interesting. Goulet. Now it's Thuram. And it's Arda Güler. Nicely weighted ball.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a promising position.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Alexander-Arnold. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. A nice sequence of passes, this. Brilliantly cut out. Tchouaméni for Valverde. João Neves. And it's Valverde. And Grimaldo. Goulet. Barella. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Cucurella. And Goulet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Always onto this. That has been cut short. He's had it taken off him. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Cucurella. And it's Tchouaméni. Goulet. Now it's Thuram. Tchouaméni looking for the run. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Oh, nice touch. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Grimaldo with the short one. Cross needs to be... Oh, what a climb! Strokes it back. And it's Neves. Mbappe cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe. That is an excellent defensive intervention. It's a quick one. This looks promising. Mbappe. Now the ball in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nice interception, well timed. Goulet. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Barella in acres of space out wide. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Indica. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Valverde into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Tchouaméni. Matheus Cunha. Here's Tchouaméni, looking to play him in. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. And it's Cucurella. Alexander-Arnold thinks about the shot. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Mbappe.
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on the field is...
Well, I can imagine both
20,
managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Vietnam come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Cucurella goes long. Goulet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Barella. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Here's Tchouaméni. Tries a measured ball. And he's there to get it away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away. Valverde. Valverde really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Ndika. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now there's a fine ball. Tchouaméni.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Chooses to go cross-field. Cucurella. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. João Neves. And the through ball. Konate spots it and intercepts. Thuram is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Played in deep. Keeper's dealt with that. Grimaldo just loves to go forward whenever he can. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Konate cuts it out. Goulet. Mbappe. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just about up to 75 minutes. There's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Matthias Cunha. Number 11,
João Neves.
Char. Number 15.
Oh, that's nice. And here's Yildiz. Yildiz with the cross. Defending of the desperate variety.
Number 21.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
Rice. And it's Hakimi. And it's Rice. It's Lukaku! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Now it's Rice. Nice control. Some good work on the right flank here. That's a lovely, neat pass. The final 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Lukaku. Rice receives it in a good position here. And he thumps it clear. That's good play. Konate deals with that comfortably. Aims beyond the defence.
Vietnam truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Lukaku. Can he get it through? Cleared without hesitation. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with weight. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. And they can counter here. It's a pretty loose pass. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders.
Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Goulet. Ndika calmly anticipates. Rafael Leao. Played out wide. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Alexander-Arnold. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Arda Güler. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely shaped ball. That's been cut out, well played. Courtois gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. So it is still 0-0. Tchouaméni, João Neves. Tchouaméni. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. And here's Mbappe, Thuram. Tchouaméni.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Chance! It's there! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
João Neves has it in a wide position. João Neves just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Mbappe. Vietnam disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Neves. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Alexander-Arnold. Ndika. And it's Cucurella. That could spell trouble. He has found a way through. And Thuram! Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. Valverde. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And the pass is intercepted. Rafael Leao. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Rafael Leao has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Arda Güler, played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Grimaldo going full tilt down the left. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cucurella. Played over towards the opposite flank.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Mbappe! He's on it, can he get away? Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Thuram. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Konate. And it's Cucurella. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cucurella. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram. Matheus Cunha.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And Grimaldo tries to pass it through. And it's Valverde. So he's having a shot! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Vietnam grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Konate.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Matheus Cunha. That has been cut short. Cucurella. Konate. Barella. And he's forced to go back. And it's Arda Güler. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Konate is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Cucurella. Tchouaméni. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold. Barella. And Güler. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with this. And the shot! No mistake! And they're back in front.
Goulet really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Number 15.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Haaland.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Gravenberg gets into a good position. And it's Cucurella. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Bellingham. Chouameni takes control of it and he's on the move. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball but couldn't quite sort it out. Out towards the flank. Threads one in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vietnam are looking to break at pace. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Thinks one through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Yildiz. Now it's Haaland. Yildiz is fouled. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. He's having a go. Oh, what has happened here? That is lovely. Played into the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Yildiz. João Neves could try cutting inside here. Rice. Now, can they get him away? And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Valverde powering forward here. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, that's well spotted. Tchouaméni. Thuram. Tchouaméni, quality ball. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. Ndicka. Thuram. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played back. Goulet. Here's Tchouaméni. Van Dijk. And he's intervened well there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Rafael Leao is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Valverde. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Cucurella. And it's Arda Güler. And it's Arda Güler. And that's a good... He's having a shot! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Thuram. Can he get it through?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Neves. Goulet defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Goulet knocks it out wide. Here's Tchouaméni. Goulet. Barella. And Goulet. Now it's Thuram. Rafael Leao. Konate.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, nice touch. And that's an excellent interception. Tchouaméni. He shifted it to the flank. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That has been cut short. And it's Cucurella. Oh, sweet feet. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a cute ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Thuram. João Neves. Matheus Cunha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's good play. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Cucurella. Goulart, who does have an assist to his name. Bout of passing here, really easy on the arm. Takes a shot! João Neves.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rafael Leao has it in a wide position. Swings in and climbs up big! Goulart. Well, that has not gone well. Mbappe. And Goulart. And it's Cucurella. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide. Goulart. João Neves. Looking to play him in. And it's Tchouaméni. He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Vietnam still this single goal behind. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. Oh, it's a shooting chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk cuts it out. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
They're urging him to shoot. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold. Ndika. Not the most accurate pass. Tchouaméni. Cucurella. And the through ball. Cucurella. Here's Tchouaméni. Barella. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So, time for changes on
Matthias
both
Cunha.
sides, actually.
Number
And it's
9.
Cucurella.
Rafael Leão. Number 11. Charles. Number 15.
Pretty loose pass.
Federico Valverde.
Tries to pass it
Coming
through.
on the field. Number 42.
Grimaldo.
Musiala. Number 20. Dembele.
He's in a great position
Number
here.
21.
Now it's
Rodrigo
Musiala.
Peterson. Number 41.
Oh, that's superb.
Rice. Substitution in progress.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Musiala. Oh, that's nice. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Vietnam are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Mbappe. Rice. And it's Musiala. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Haaland. Musiala! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Musiala actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support from our charity fund, Chance in Football.